Oh my god, I'm so tired. Let's do this. I want a Cuphead, but if I don't fucking play this game, it's never gonna end, so. Let's do this. Could you please give her a rest already? The heck? I'm telling y'all, it's best for y'all to come clean, sleepy gang. Hell yeah. Staff has their lips sealed shut as the reporters continue their tenacious negotiations. If you're not here to cooperate with the investigation, I must ask you to vacate the premises. Put a sock in it, Copper. Y'all couldn't even stop Mozilla's invasion. Not only did they secretly raise a monster, but now the staff's trying to cover it up. Oh my god, these two are stupid. Like I said, we haven't been raising any monsters here in the film lot. But ain't you said you done saw Gordy yourself? Sure, I saw it, but it's not like we're keeping it here at the film lot. Mind if we butt in? God, there she is. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. And John. Oh, y'all come here to search for the monster too? We're searching for a criminal, not a monster. Lang Z says the darkness inside a criminal's heart can be likened to a monster. Well, when it comes to killing people, criminals are much different from monsters. Agent Lang, this is a problem. I can't let outsiders enter the crime scene. I just realized I was doing Lang's voice wrong. These are all key figures in the case. I'd like him to be here when the investigation resumes. Agent Lang, regarding what you said about resuming the investigation, where do you intend to start? We'll start by reviewing the case. Oh my god, they actually have to review it because this has not been relevant for 2 fucking parts of this game. We've been too focused on John. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. Today, the body of the President Huang was found. Oh my god, right. All of this happened in one day. Jesus Christ. The President's whereabouts from 2 nights ago are still unknown. Seems he snuck out from under the eyes of the bodyguards and ventured outside. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Aw. Stop reversing her sprite. That I cannot say. You can't tell us, even under suspicion of murder. Can't say? Why not? Miss Courtney, if you don't say anything, you'll only be more suspicious. She might have fucking... You don't know. She's a girl boss. She might have murdered. Girl bosses are allowed to murder. She must have a reason to clam up. I think you're somehow involved in the President's assassination. The President's body was only discovered today. That leaves blank of 1 whole day after Judge Courtney met him unaccounted for. Don't be so impatient. We're gonna fill that blank right here, right now. That evening on the blank day in question is what's important. What happened here last night? So, why don't you tell us, John Marsh? Me? We know you were here last night. What? John was here? Why are you panicking about this, sweetheart? You know he's an actor. Between that little Missy's testimony and the footprints we found, we can easily prove it. John, you were here rehearsing last night, right? You were spying on me? I'm sorry. I just came to check up on things. You really shouldn't be staying so late, you know? Mind your own business. Ah, she's momming! She's gonna... Also, this is not music you should be giving to Courtney. How dare you? John Marsh, that young lady is worried about you. You will not speak to her like that. Sorry. How many times have I told you to be more mindful of the way you speak? It's just me, or does Miss Courtney's personality kinda seem different? She seems to be as strict with her own son as she is with those who violated the law. Yeah, it's almost like she wants him to be a respectable person. Are you listening to me? And earlier as well. Ah, I love her. She's still just talking! You should always bear that in mind, no matter the outcome. Can we get on with the investigation already? Ah, pardon me. That's fair. For Judge Courtney to get carried away like that, this must be her motherly side. Agent Lang, do you suspect John? All I want is the truth. Why is the president killed? I don't want to know who killed him. I'll do whatever it takes to find out. I've genuinely completely lost my Lang voice. I actually do not remember what it sounded like. John, would it be right if we asked you a few questions? Sure, it's fine. I got nothing to hide anyway. Dude, this kiddo is adorable. I adore him. I wasn't feeling too great during yesterday's shoot, so I made a few bloopers. They're reshooting the scene today, so, well, I decided to rehearse a little on my own, that's all. Do it all the time. It wasn't anything out of the ordinary. You were rehearsing alone that late at night, John. When I called you last night, you told me you were at the hotel. You called him? About what time was that? I believe it was around 11 p.m. I require him to call me every night. That's our rule whenever he stays away from home. Truth is, I was at the film lot during that time. So you lied to me. I'm sorry. Miss Courtney sure is angry. I think it's admirable that he practiced on his own, even if he hid it from his mom. I'm sure she was simply worried. Who knows what could have happened to him out alone at so late at night. And if this takes place in Los Angeles, like that too. And in reality, he did get caught up in yesterday's incident. But John said there wasn't anything out of the ordinary, right? Is that really the truth? I mean, no, didn't Penny herself say it? Not that. Oh my god, we still have the best fucking shit. We don't need the best shit anymore. Excuse me, but also, like, where's the Gordy thing? I know that Penny said that they were there. I wasn't feeling too great during yesterday's shoot, so I made a few bloopers. Why weren't you feeling great? Is it perhaps because you drink so much fucking milk? John, you said you didn't feel well. Could you tell me more concretely what was wrong? That doesn't matter. I just wasn't feeling well, alright? You weren't feeling well? Maybe you drank too much milk. Kay and I have the same brain. What? How'd you? No, I mean, that's not it. Dude, stop. So he didn't feel well because of his stomach. When I was young, I was told that chewing milk makes it easier on your stomach, right? You know? What? This conversation is over. So anyways, I made a few bloopers. They're reshooting the scene today. So, well, they're not now. So they plan to reshoot the scene today, and you were practicing for that last night. My mistakes caused a lot of trouble for the people around me. I'm a pro, so practicing like that is more natural. He certainly does have an admirable sense of responsibility. John's incredibly dedicated to his craft. He didn't even make any major mistakes in those bloopers, but he said if it would make the movie just a tiny bit better. Shut up. You don't need to go blabbering about stupid stuff like that. I'm sorry. If only he was a little more cooperative, I'd have no complaints. Anyway, that's what happened. Well, I decided to rehearse a little on my own, that's all.
Hold it!
John, about your testimony just now. John Marsh, don't I always tell you, if you're going to practice by yourself, you have to let me know beforehand. I know. My time to speak was completely stolen away from me. I shall ask you once more, John, about your testimony just now. But you know, John, I think that's really great. Again? I bet putting on an honest effort like that will make someone even more talented. You'll go from a little thief to a middle thief, and then someday you'll be a great thief. I'm doing my best, so you do your best too, okay, John? Now, then, if I may, John, do you often rehearse that way? At last, at long last, I finally got to ask my question. I do it all the time. There wasn't anything out of the ordinary. There were no mistakes in that testimony, correct? Of course there's no mistakes. It's just a normal, peaceful night. Nothing out of the ordinary happened at all. A peaceful night? How can you say that when an incident like this has occurred? Kate, he's still a child. Don't get seriously angry. So, there was nothing out of the ordinary. He doesn't know anything at all about the incident. That's the impression I'm getting. But there isn't any evidence to show that something did happen last night. Yes, I don't have the time to waste dealing with a child's lies. Let's present the contradiction. I don't know what the contradiction is. Does dude just carry a milk carton with him at all times? We just saw his panic animation. Apparently this dude carries like 5 of them all at times. There wasn't anything out of the ordinary. That's a lie, isn't it? We have the evidence right here. Could that be? That's right. This is a video you recorded of your performance. What? You're telling me you have the video from last night? Mm-hmm. This is a monster's footprint. Would you say that monster's footprints are commonplace on a film set? That depends on the film. Also, how you doing, Josh? I didn't ask that. You too, Dev. Other than me and Sleepy. John, why did you conceal this video from us? No reason, really. Hey, Pop. This is no joking matter. You had a reason to hide it, right? John Marsh, answer him clearly. But, Mom... Well, I didn't want anyone to see me rehearsing. I'm eating so life is good. I'm jealous. I want poutine. I want poutine, but I'm gaining weight like a fucking cow, so I have to stop. Got a problem with that? You're saying that this is why you hid the evidence? John? You look at all that fucking milk! Quit nagging me. You already busted me. What more do you want? Yeah, the footprints were there, but I just practiced and headed home. Heck home, you're so calm after finding those footprints. It's a monster, you know? A live monster. I thought it was just a part of the set. Besides, there's lots of other weird stuff around here, too. Hey, you suspicious, Chief? This kid's really suspicious. You're right. There's the smell of scoop steaks to high heaven. Shut up. We're done talking. Objection! We're not done here yet. What now? The monster's footprint weren't the only unusual thing that happened last night. Besides the monster's footprint, what other unusual thing happened last night? Dude... Dude, I don't know what happened here yesterday. And this was exactly this show. I need some guy who's less intelligent than a child telling me that. Whoa! Courtney should ground him and take his milk backpack. Can I guess? I mean, I'd rather you not verbally guess, but sure. Just what was it that happened here last night? Well, I mean, you lost your memory. Oh, duh.
Take that!
A monster's head fell from the roof of that building. Surely you must have known about that. The kid did it, case closed. Why does Discord enjoy making rainbows out of y'all's text? Surely you must have known about that. I don't know anything about it. Is that true? I told you, I just practiced a bit when I went back. I don't know anything about Mozilla's head falling or anything like that. Or do you have evidence to show that I know something? There certainly isn't any evidence of that. It's also possible that it fell after John had already gone back. There's no evidence, and like I said, we're done talking. It seems that John doesn't really want to talk about last night. Could he be hiding something after all? Taste the rainbow clover. I can't have Skittles, I'm fat.
Wait up.
Agent Lang?
Since I thought. Thanks, Mr. Prosecutor. This video backs up my logic.
Huh? Is there something in the video that's related to the case?
Yeah, take a look. Hard at the monster costume on the top left.
Mozilla costume?
Try comparing it to the one over there right now.
Zipper on its back. This discrepancy is...
Yeah, difference is plain to see. In the video, the zipper's clearly open. That's right, someone was inside.
It's always zipped up tightly when it's not in use.
Mr. Prosecutor, do you remember my logic from before? 2 nights ago, Courtney pushed the president off the roof and killed him. Afterwards, she snuck into the film lot and hid the body.
In here?
Wouldn't it be easy to hide a body in a costume or behind all this equipment? Then all she had to do last night was retrieve the body.
You're saying that the body was hidden inside the costume?
Yeah, that's right. Judge Courtney, 2 nights ago you pushed the president off the roof of the tower. You then hid the body inside the monster costume.
I did no such thing.
Say what you want, but you're the only one who could have done it.
Objection!
That should have already been proven impossible. The film lot was locked at the time. Judge Courtney could not have entered this place.
And what if there's an accomplice?
Oh my god, wait, is he actually saying Courtney killed the president because John Marsh could get her onto the film lot? That is, oh my god, he's actually saying that the 2 of them worked together to murder the president. 2 of them hid the president's body inside that monster costume over there. You think this crime had such an elaborate plan?
Take the life of a nation's president. An elaborate plan is to be expected, don't you think?
John would never take part in such a crime.
You're the one being suspected. Your words don't carry much weight.
I wouldn't think those 2 had sufficient motive for something like this, though. You and Lang are on the same page. It's okay, Nye. You can come out as a furry if you want.
Well, maybe they had a motive we didn't know about. You were the last one to meet with the president, and you're still keeping the details secret. Don't you think it's only natural that you're being suspected?
Judge Courtney, is there no way for you to tell us your secret? My apologies, I just cannot, no matter what. However, when the time I can talk about it comes, I will surely let you know. So if you could please...
Believe you? Is that what you wanted to say? That's all. all criminals say. And you pup, if you've got an explanation, hurry up and spit it out.
I didn't do nothing, that's all I'm saying.
Psst, both mother and son won't talk. You're still gonna defend him like this?
It's true Judge Courtney's actions are a mystery. However, we still don't know whether or not that ties in with a motive for murder.
Yeah, that's right there, motive for murder can wait.
Now let's talk about the situation in the car. The fact these two are the only two who could have done it. Bull to the shit. Wait, wasn't this taken last night? No. Their motive for murder can wait, so let me times to fabricate one. I don't think Lang will fabricate it. He's still a douche. Agent Lang, don't tell me you're saying John was an accomplice. John still looks like a grade school kid. He's even got a kitty backpack to boot. How could he be an accomplice? There's just no way. Like I said, John's already in middle school and the backpack's part of his costume. Langsy. No matter how young the cub, never pity an ungrateful pup.
You'd still be a little brat. The villain deserves no mercy.
So Langsy didn't make any allowances for age.
Mr. Prosecutor, you're not just defending him because he's a pup, are you?
I wouldn't be surprised if the judge fabricated evidence determining. Well, given that she was blackmailed in the last chapter, I don't think she would do it. Of course, that was never my intention. I shall continue. Yeah.
Hold it!
How many ifs are in your thing? How would that resolve the problem?
Figured you'd ask that, Mr. Prosecutor, but you know, it's actually quite simple. Listen up. First, that woman pushes off the president off the roof.
She pushes him off.
Then the brat who knew the combination for the lock unlocks the drum lock.
I see, the combination unlocks the brat. Okay, it's the opposite.
It's all takes. But this is the problem with the lock is
Solved. Are we not going to talk about the fact that it's literally almost impossible to push a person off of a fucking roof? That roof has such a high banister. You'd have to, like, fucking pick the guy up and chuck him off. And I just don't think Courtney can do that. Regarding a lock, that certainly seems a plausible explanation. Agent Lang, thank you for your clear explanation. Please continue with what you were saying before.
Hold it!
Supposing those two were accomplices, she picked up a person 2 times her weight and tossed him over a 7-foot wall. It's not even 7 foot, it's like 3.5 feet, but it's high enough that you can't really push someone. The banister would catch you. But yeah, 2 times her weight, maybe even 3 times. That man was huge. Supposing the two were accomplices, why would they have needed to leave a body hanging there for an entire day?
Why don't you give it a rest and take a good hard look at reality?
Excellent trickery are the species of confused. Dude, that's not an answer to my question. That didn't answer my question at all. At this point, I'd be calling her mommy. Okay. In this video, we cannot see the inside of the costume, because can you really say for certain that the body was placed inside?
Yeah, I'll give you that much. In that case, why don't we try examining it? The inside of that costume, there might be some traces left inside.
There's another person on the horny list. Please, Phoenix has been on the horny list for a while. Alright, investigate. There's dirt inside the costume. It must have gotten there when the body was hidden inside. I mean, first of all, the body looks miraculously clean, save for this fucking yellow stain. But second of all, I honestly and genuinely believe that might be the evidence because of the fact that there's no orange stain. I am a genius. Even when I'm tired, I'm a fucking 300 IQ Dr. Eggman. Dirt got onto the costume when the body was hidden inside it. Is that really the case?
You got a problem with that?
There's a fair amount of dirt inside the costume. Yeah, that is a lot of dirt. However, I would like you to focus on the state the body is in. It's lying on top of the dirt, and yet there's no dirt on the front of the body. The body was really inside the costume. Then it's strange that the front of the body isn't stained with more dirt. From the video footage, it's most likely that someone was hiding inside the costume. Hello, Devil's Cry Kuzunoha? Devil's Cry Kuzunoha. I apologize for butchering your name. How you doing? New friend! Just who could it have been? You got it, thank you. Where have I seen this? What's the matter, Kay? I just feel like I remember seeing something that looked like this dirt somewhere before. Where was it? There were these bits of gray fragments mixed in with the dirt. Gray fragments? It does seem to be something other than normal dirt next to it. Something must have gotten stuck to it, and lots of it, I might add. Something else stuck to it. This may merit a closer look. Hey James, you didn't miss much. I'm being extremely fucking tired, mostly. Where did we see dirt like that? That's stuck to the costume. Fucking good question. First time through this one? Yeah, I'm alright. I'm doing this. Yeah, this is my first time beating the game. So, I'm trying to get through it. Where did we see dirt that looks like what's stuck on the inside of the costume? What? I mean, the only thing that comes up for me, dirt-wise, is the monster footprint. But I know that's not correct, so I'm not gonna bother. This is my favorite AA game so far. It's a damn good one. It might be the first Ace Attorney game I've played that exceeds Trials and Tribulations in quality. I love this game. Aw, such a cute photo. Zilla's head. I'm trying, like, I mean, really, the only thing that comes to mind. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to check it. You should have just said that in the first place. Mr. Edgeworth, can't you remember? Dirt. Where else did we see this dirt? Dirt. Wasn't there a piece of evidence that had dirt on it? I mean, where else have we seen dirt? I hate the fact the only thing that has dirt on it are these stupid gloves. What? What? God damn it, Blaze. Can you fucking leave? Like, Blaze, you're done. You and Sebi, we're done with you. I have folded you into a nice fucking folded shirt, and I put you in a dresser, and I closed you away because it's winter and you are a summer top, okay? Fucking leave, okay? Go away. I don't need you right now.
And what of it?
We found an item belonging to a certain man that was covered in the same type of dirt. That is to say, these gloves.
Tell me, just what exactly is this gray substance?
It's concrete. We don't need callbacks right now. Gray substance must be fragments of concrete. You mean the stuff that was scattered around the monster's footprints? Exactly. Meanwhile, who do these gloves, which are stained with the same kind of dirt, belong to? I remember, we found it at Blaze's place. Earlier today we went to Blaze's garage because he had kidnapped his own fucking son like a moron. There we discovered these dirt-stained gloves. Come to think of it, there were also hammers, shovels, and other tools placed inside as well. Why would the mechanic's gloves intended to be used on the machine be covered in dirt? If he broke into concrete with a hammer, then dug soil with a shovel, then it's only natural for dirt to get on the gloves. Then maybe, yes, the true nature of the monster's footprints has been made clear. It's possible that these footprints were dug up by Blaze to best himself. That seems insane. Why did he make the monster's footprints? Thinking about it, the answer must be... I mean, it could really be either of these. So he was probably digging something up. It's possible he was digging something up. He probably went something like this. Oh, I'm Blaze and I'm stupid and I have an asshole son. Even though I'm just as stupid, I'm gonna go dig up something and then hide it in the costume. Last night, at this spot, there was something that Blaze needed to dig up. For that reason, he broke the lock at the back door and snuck into the film lot. Using the hammer and the shovel, he went to work. That sums him up perfectly, thank you. I have very low opinions on him. Placed the items he dug into his bag, but before he could fill in the hose, that's when John came to practice. Exactly. Blaze panicked and had no choice but to hide himself in the Muzilla costume nearby.
Think you to do so much from a pair of dirt-stained gloves. However, all this is merely a possibility. There's still no proof that he was the one hiding in the costume. For all we know, he might have left the scene once he finished digging.
On the contrary, such proof does exist and can be seen in the video. When the video was recorded, Blaze was definitely inside the film lot.
What?
Although I can't blame Agent Lang for not noticing, the difference between the current film lot and the one in John's video, along with the state of Blaze's garage, it's all too clear that Blaze was still there. Yeah, okay, I see it. What proves that Blaze was still at the film lot when this video was recorded?
Take that!
Also, real talk, I feel so bad that in order to see that his bag was still there, we had to once again witness Blaze's stupidity of kidnapping his own goddamn son. I remember that one taking me a while. I noticed it right next to it. I was like, oh, there's a bag there. And then it wasn't there. And then it was in the corner of Sebby's, and I was like, oh, okay. That one I think I just connected because I'm so tired I'm not paying attention to wow, I'm so tired that I'm not paying attention to what I think they're trying to make me pay attention to. And I have started paying attention to other things, and therefore I noticed that the bag was there because I wasn't paying attention to what Edgeworth was saying, and instead was trying to just look at other shit. Jesus Christ. I swear I would have been stuck on that if it weren't for that. There was an identical one inside Blaze's garage. Whatever works. First the dirt on the gloves, and now the bag. It seems there's a connection. And that is my proof. Blaze was inside the costume. Ergo, the president's body could not have been hidden inside it. Ayah! Seems I was able to refute Agent Lang's reasoning.
Someone needs to go investigate Blaze's house right away, pal. We need to know what's inside that bag.
Yes, sir! Y'all pipe down and listen up. Y'all have been saying whatever works best for whatever reason. And the noisy one returns. That there's the footprints of the mighty Mozilla. That ain't just some random hole dug up by that old coat. I believe the true nature of these footprints has already been proven quite logically. Logic's magic, I ain't bodying it. Say what you want, but I know what I saw, and I saw Mozilla. Is she referring to how she saw Mozilla outside the window of the Grand Tower? Preposterous. How the journalist souls, we ain't having none of it. That statement is an insult to journalists everywhere. Stop insulting the Southerners! Oh, that's right. There's more to them monsters than just one of those footprints. I remember hearing that Sunny over there was seen with the monster earlier. I reckon that Gail over there said she witnessed herself. When these two are together, all meaningful talk grinds to a halt. Stop insulting the Southerners! If we only knew what the monster really was, I think those two would quiet down. Mr. Edgeworth, isn't there anything you can do? The monster's true identity. I don't have much choice. Let's see what we can do. Ain't there something y'all ain't telling us about that monster? Nicole, ask him. Ask him right now. Please settle down. Regarding the true identity of that monster, I already know it's his. What'd you say? That's right. The video John recorded provided the hint that I needed. What you talking about? The monster's true identity is ISD. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Your references are wasted on me. Miss Nicole saw Goldie. Oh, LSD. You might have to capitalize your drugs. That sounds weird. When she went to check on John's practice, at the time she mistook something for Goldie. I refuses. Y'all don't really think y'all can pull the wool over my eyes with a pro like me, do ya? What did Miss Nicole really see that she mistook for Goldie?
Take that!
Lowercase drug for the win. Sans drug over papyrus drug. Naturally, Goldie's true identity was this camera crane. What? The video John recorded was shot from fairly high up. Shot from this position would be impossible without the camera crane. But there ain't no way Miss Nichols would mistake a camera crane for Goldie. I wonder about that, Miss Nichols. Yeah. Earlier you said the prescription for your glasses didn't match your eyesight anymore, correct? Yeah, lately it seems like my eyesight's suddenly gotten a lot worse. I felt that. Dude, I'm so upset. I'm gonna have to stay up early tonight because I have to go see an eye doctor. Like, I'm gonna have to go see an eye doctor. My eyes have been fucking me lately. So, would you say that you aren't clearly able to see Gordy in the dark? That's right. Join glasses, gang. I can relate. I'm glad. I might actually have to get glasses for my job, like, because it's not that it, like, I can't read, it's that when something is far enough away, it's so blurry that it actually kind of hurts to look at, so I might actually need it. The building, sorry, I just read the building permit, and I'm pretty sure it says the year that the construction is supposed to start is 2020. Huh! Not gonna happen. That's right, it's still that was all you can make out. But remember, Miss Snow Gold said, and I quote, its skin was real scaly, almost like a reptile. Camera cranes ain't got no flesh on them, let alone skin. It's just bare steel frame. That is certainly true, at least in the case of this photo. However, last night, it did have skin. Y'all just doing whatever you can to get in the way of our big scoop, ain't ya? That was not my intention. But since I've come this far, it's time to put an end to your nonsense. I forgot Penny comes back in this game. Me too. Honestly, I feel bad saying this, but Penny serves no point in this game or the previous one. This is the skin of Gordy.
Take that!
Thank you for following Devil's Cry Kuzunoa. Thank you so much. Yay. I'm super close to 100 followers and I'm actually really excited for that. As Miss Nicole stated in her testimony earlier, it looked like it was going to rain last night. While it never actually rained, John still covered a camera crane with a rainproof sheet, which to Miss Nicole's looked like a monster's skin. What? You gotta be kidding me! Isn't that right, John? Man, you saw through it all. Not bad, old man. Dude, again, I'm only like twice your age. Unfortunately, that Gordy Miss Nichols saw was nothing more than an illusion. Not again! Looks like our dream is shriveled up and dead once again. Me adore. All these two. Seems like things have finally settled down. I really thought the boy was hiding something from me. Guess I had it all wrong.
Now that we figured out the true form of the monster, everyone seems refreshed.
Actually, there's two people here who are totally bummed out. Agent Lang! Sup, fucker? The report is in, sir. We've got results of President Huang's autopsy. Oh, shit. Okay.
Good, show it to me. Contusions and bone fractures found across the body resulting from a tremendous pressure. So this was the cause of death. In other words, he was crushed to death.
Autopsy says he's fucking dead. Thought as much. Yeah, okay, so he was crushed, which means Courtney couldn't have done it.
Yellow stain on his chest is currently under investigation. It seems that gunpowder residue was found on his right hand.
Sunflower residue? I didn't know the president was into gardening. Oh my god, Kay, you're not that stupid. No, gunpowder residue. Traces of it are left behind when a gun is fired. Since it's been found on his right hand, it's possible that the president fired a gun. A gun, huh? We didn't find any guns when we were investigating the area. Unexplained gunpowder residue. I'll have to look over the autopsy report later. Why not right now? Cause of death, contusions and bone fractures found across the body, so he was crushed by the moo head. He was crushed by the moo. Now then, Agent Lang, it seems we have our answer. The president did not die from falling off the roof of the Grand Tower. Rather, he died from being crushed under Mozilla's head.
Can't deny it. Looks like your logic was right after all.
That means the suspicions around Miss Courtney should be cleared up, right? Yes, not only is the cause of death, but the time of death proves her innocence as well. Judge Courtney met with the president 2 nights ago. However, according to the autopsy reports, the time of death was around 11 PM last night. Mozilla's head also fell last night. It matches it perfectly. That's a relief! Oh my god, are you still accusing her? Agent Lang? That I'll admit, but the problem is who was the responsible for the falling head. Yeah, okay, we'll figure that out, but stop accusing Courtney. Oh my god, you're joking. Oh my god, sorry. Is Lang about to go from outright accusing Courtney to outright accusing a 13-year-old? Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Lang was this much of an asshole in the previous game. Like, he was an asshole, but he was an asshole who was right. I feel like in this game he's working with his heart more than his head, and it bothers me.
That's right, you killed him, didn't you? John Marsh. That pup's hiding something. He was at the scene where the body was discovered last night. He also saw the footprints. And despite that, he still claims to know absolutely nothing about the incident. Isn't that a bit too convenient?
I mean, these footprint-shaped holes are not proven to be related to the case. Just because you saw the holes doesn't necessarily mean that he was involved in the incident.
You sure about that? Take a look at the pup's face. He looks pretty shaken up to me.
Are you gonna send this child to juvie? Looks like he hit the mark, but John doesn't want to talk about it.
If he doesn't feel like talking, then I have an idea of my own. Let's check the tape.
Agent Lang, is this your intention?
The police have a device that lets you analyze video footage up close and personal.
Agent Lang, you would suspect John enough to go that far. As long as John's lips are sealed, this may be the only way to get a closer answer to the truth. He's gonna send that kid. John's sweat is the same color as his milk and he dude, if all you drank was milk, that would not surprise me. He's gonna send the kid to the psych ward, by the way, he's accusing him. Yeah, probably, this poor child.
Mr. Analysis is ready to go, soy. Now we're talking.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, would you please perform the video analysis for us? She wants me to do it. Who knows what kind of faults that Wolfman will find in it. This isn't exactly my strong suit, but I suppose I have no choice. We haven't done Mr. Analysis since Turnabout... the prison Turnabout? What is that? What is this? There's fucking nothing here. Same with this. There's nothing. What? Hi there. This is... What's the matter? I want to see too. Huh? Ah!
Hey, what's wrong? Show it to me.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I request you submit evidence to the court. Please take a look at the top right corner of the zoomed-in video.
This person is the president!
Impossible! Huh? No way.
Seems we finally found it at last, the evidence that points to the true killer.
This video places John at a major disadvantage. You're wrong. That's not right. I didn't know anything about this.
That's not gonna cut it. It's clear you and the victim were together at the same place where the body was found on Marsh. There's no doubt you killed the
Bruh! Bruh. Bruh. Bruh? Bruh. Bruh. All you have is circumstantial. No, this can't be. Yeah, exactly. John, please don't tell me. Courtney! Courtney! Courtney, please. You're the smart one. What the fuck is going on? It's not decisive. It's not even evidence. It's just proof that the president was there, and we already knew that. What do you mean? Why is everyone acting like this is shit? People are acting like this is important. I'm sitting here like, nah, man.
Yet the president's right here in the video.
John, what are you hiding? John, please tell us the truth. Truth is, it's my fault. What did he do? Mozilla's head falling was my fault. Oh my god, did he actually accidentally murder the president? Because I don't believe he intentionally did it, but it would be so fucking fucked. It would be so fucked up if he accidentally, like, burnt the table that the Mozilla head was on and it resulted in the death of the president. That would actually be the funniest thing ever. After that, I went down and practiced, but I forgot to turn it off. My mom called me, so I left the film lot, and I came back to the lot after the phone call was over. The Mozilla head that was on the roof had fallen. Right next to it was the president, lying dead on the ground. Aww. How can that be? I see, there were indeed traces that something had caught fire on the rooftop. It's just a small fire, so I was able to put it out by myself. So the president's death was John's fault?
But wouldn't that make it an accident, Slay?
And then what did you do with the fallen head? I took it apart, brought the pieces up to the roof, and put it back together.
So you put out the fire and even put the fallen head back on the roof, which means you were hiding evidence. You can't be having that snotty little pup.
Bro, I didn't do it on purpose. I really just forgot to turn off the heater. When the legs broke, the stand would have tilted. If Mozilla's head was on top of the stand, it would have fallen off. So the head fell down because of the fire. Yes, and if that's the case, I also have a pretty good idea what caused the fire. There was a flammable can next to the heater. It seems something is lacking in safety awareness.
Was it really just an accident? That's the truth. And what was the president doing here?
I don't know. There was no one else around when I was here.
You expect me to believe that the president wouldn't have come to a place like this for that reason, you know?
Man, the OSHA violations going on here. Indeed, the president's reasons for coming here are still a huge mystery. 2 nights ago, he met with Judge Courtney on the roof of the Grand Tower. And last night, he was here in the film lot. Did he meet with John? I'll have to listen to John's testimony very carefully. Oh, this poor kiddo.
Hold it!
Why did you use the heater? John, you're still young. I know it can get a little cold in early spring, but you shouldn't have to resort to a heater. It is precisely because it is young that he must take good care of himself. Ah. However, while it can get a bit chilly during this time of year, I wouldn't necessarily say, oh, little man, is it really the right time to be having this argument? John, you did well to get a better, Mr. Edgewood. Please mind your language. Motherly Justine is best Justine she is. Let's not forget that he got the better of you too, Your Honor. I know, Mom. So, where was I? Again, I have to point this out, that she's 26 and he's 13. It's a little bit odd, and I want to know, like, how long they first of all, he has to be adopted, because I refuse to believe a 13-year-old had a child. Second of all, if he is adopted, when did she adopt him? You forgot to turn off the heater? You didn't check it before leaving the roof. I meant to turn it off, but I was too focused on practicing, so... Hey, come on, everyone forgets stuff like that sometimes. Yeah, I getcha! Since when was this taking place in the 1500s? Good point. I forget small things like that all the time, like sometimes I'll forget to turn off the AC or the lights in Mr. Edgeworth's office. Or I'll jump off the ladder for his bookshelves or leave a prank call on his answering machine. But forgetting to turn off the heater is really dangerous, so you gotta be careful. So Two of those things had nothing to do with forgetfulness. John, please continue. Looks like you got it rough too, old man. Well, back to my story. Honestly, this kid is adorable. It was late at night around at the film lot, and not a single member of the film crew was around. So then why did you have to leave the premises in order to answer the phone call? I totally forgot about the phone call thing, so I kind of panicked. If I didn't answer it fast, I would have been busted for leaving the hotel without permission. In that case, why didn't you just answer it here? Because I was rehearsing and all the camera mics were on. If I talked here, every last word I said to Mom would have been caught on camera. There's no way in hell Justine Courtney is having a kid that early. In order for a 13-year-old to have a child, some real fucked up shit has to happen, and yeah, I don't think that happened to Justine. Because I genuinely do not believe that Justine could go through that kind of trauma and be as put together as she is today. So, he was embarrassed the conversation with his mother would be recorded. Anyway, I stopped practicing for a bit and rushed out of the parking lot. I came back a lot after the phone call was over. Nah, you asked to be adopted? Yeah, exactly. In that phone call, you lied and said you were at the hotel, yeah? Why didn't you tell your mom that you were rehearsing? If I told her that, she would have called the hotel and made them send me a taxi or something. Of course I would have. A child alone on the streets at that time of night? What sort of parent would allow their child to be in such a dangerous situation? I guess kids just don't understand how their parents feel. It goes both ways, Mr. Edgeworth. Indeed. Now then, John, please tell us about what happened after the phone call. Huh? Oh yeah, of course. When the call was finished, I came back here.
Hold it!
Was there any indication that the head was about to fall? I don't know. I was focused on my rehearsal. So you forgot to turn off the heater, which led to a fire in the roof. I would think that you would have at least heard something. Heard something? I was wearing headphones, so... Headphones? Listening to the movie's soundtrack helps me get into the scene. I had it on full blast, so I didn't hear anything. God, you're really gonna pull a Dahlia Hawthorne on this, John? What was the state of the body? I didn't get a good look. This was dark. He's suddenly becoming quiet as a mouse. I guess John doesn't really want to remember anything about the body. Is that the only reason why he's going so quiet? Should I press him for more details? You didn't get a good look, then how do you know he was dead? That's, well... He's clearly shaken. He must be hiding. Wouldn't you normally call for help if you saw someone collapsed on the ground? However, you did nothing of the sort. But he was already dead. Is that so? You seem quite certain that the person was already dead. Now, is there a reason for that, I wonder? The guy was collapsed on the ground, and right next to him was the fallen monster's head. I'm not stupid. It wasn't hard to imagine what happened.
Objection!
You can imagine whatever you want, but there was no way for you to know he was dead. You actually checked to make sure the president was dead, didn't you? Yeah, that's right. I was scared, but I got up close and the body checked to see what he was breathing. Different last names, that too. I thought as much. However, why would he hide that? There must be a reason. Please tell me the state of the body back at that time. At first I didn't know he was dead. I would have realized sooner if he was in blood. There wasn't a single drop, his clothes were completely spotless. Either way, he wasn't breathing, so I knew he was already dead. Would you please append those statements to your testimony?
Objection!
His clothes were spotless. Yeah, that's right. You got a problem with it, old man? John, it's painfully obvious that you're desperately trying to hide something from me. What are you going on about? I'm not hiding anything. That was fast. Well, because this fucking splotch on the chest makes me very upset. Like, it just looks gross to me. You are hiding something about this yellow stain on the president's clothes, correct? Dude, you have so much milk. Why? Why did you leave it entirely out of your testimony? The fact that you made no mention only serves to cast more suspicion on yourself. That's because... I hope you have a convincing explanation. Hi, babe. Judge Courtney. He just had a hot dog before the moo head fell on him. It's nothing. Allow me to explain. What are you? Yellow stain left on the president's chest is almost certainly Lion Lily pollen. Lion Lily. When I met with the president on the roof of the Grand Tower 2 nights ago, I brought him a bouquet of lion lilies. Maybe the milk is because he's method acting. Would a moo cow drink moo milk? Lion lilies are beautiful flowers with stunning golden petals. Some of the pollen from the lilies must have gotten on the president's suit. Huh? But I didn't see any lilies there in the security footage, though. They were simply obscured by the president's body. Wait, did your mom also call them moo cows growing up? No, I stole that from Garfield. I think my mom grew up on like a farm-ish type thing. I wonder if she ever saw cows. I wonder if she took care of cows. I should ask my grandpa that. Why did you bring a bouquet? That I cannot say. Dude, you need to start saying things.
Objection!
When the president's body was discovered, we didn't find any flowers. I honestly don't know how that could be. Hey, cut it out! John, I threw the flowers away. You threw them away, so there were flowers near the body when you found it. Yeah, that's right. They were on top of the flower on the president's body. They were crushed as flat as pancakes, though. I see! So the flowers were squashed by Mizzle's head, too! And a large mountain of pollen got stuck to the president's suit. That seems to be the gist of it. However, why did you go out of your way to dispose of the flowers? No reason. So John's not going to tell us anything either. I guess mother and son both have a lot of secrets, huh? That is not true. At the very least, I can tell you why John threw away these flowers. John, you saw me leaving the house with those flowers in hand, did you not? I get it. John saw the flowers and thought it was Mom. He threw them away in order to protect Judge Courtney from being suspected. Aww. Aww, that's actually so cute. Aww. What a good dad. What a good son. What a good boy. I often decorate our house with those flowers. The bouquet must have reminded me of them. Yeah, like... Pup confessed that he caused the monster's head to fall. Dude, he's actually a child. It's true true that there are many reasons to suspect John. However, there is someone other than John who's far more suspicious, and that's you bitch. John himself was kidnapped by that very person not too long ago. And we rescued him from a refrigerated warehouse near the harbor. Refrigerated warehouse?
That's right, pal. Refrigerator wasn't working, or it wasn't turned on, so he wasn't about to freeze to death, but if he hadn't yelled out for help, we wouldn't have ever found him.
If I recall correctly, when you were kidnapped, that's right! There was a bottle lying on the floor of the refrigerated warehouse. I think it was the same thing that was used on me not too long ago. That Sleepy Z stuff. It's super powerful. Sorry, all I can think of is the time that we played Recipe for a Turnabout, and we got to the very end, and Tigra straight up said, like, the poison bottle was brown, it was made of glass! And then Devin just started laughing his ass off. There is a mastermind at work behind the scenes of this case.
I don't know anything about this so-called mastermind. You say they were here last night.
Junko and Oshima just pops out of nowhere and is like, what's up, bitches? I still don't know for sure yet.
It's not you to be so vague, Mr. Prosecutor.
Indeed, I still don't have any evidence that ties the mastermind to this murder. Is there someone else? Is there someone besides John who had the opportunity to murder the president? Dang it, I knew you were going to mention her. It's not my fault, she's great. You're not actually saying that Blaze committed this murder.
Objection!
Last night, there was one other person here. Oh my god, why is Blaze such a murderous little cock? Shouldn't we consider him a new suspect?
Blaze DeVest killed the president.
It's entirely possible.
Blaze DeVest.
Can't same guy from 12 years ago. 12 years ago? That keeps popping up. Who was that strange girl? I don't know, but she started shouting about despair and being a mastermind. It'd be so... I want to see someone make Junko and Oshima sprites for Ace Attorney. Because I've already seen... Someone took Junko and Dahlia and switched their bodies. He really does look like a serial killer. Which one? Blaze? Yeah. Don't count on me. I won't. Just tuned back in, so this dude was confirmed to be here, and nobody in this squad was like, he's clearly not important, he's only literally evil. You're not wrong. Nothing that concerns you. On the contrary, it might just have some sort of connection with this case.
And I suppose you have some proof, Mr. Prosecutor. Show me evidence that there's a connection between this case and the one from 12 years ago.
Evidence, you say?
If you don't have any evidence, then there's no point in talking about it.
Is there evidence that connects this case with 12 years ago? There's a report. This is a report written by Patricia Rowland to Blaze DeVest recording nightly. Please read this part here.
That thing he laid to rest near the flower bed 12 years ago.
That's not all. Take a look at this as well. This letter was sent to Jill Crane, who was murdered 2 days ago. Although the sender is currently unknown, here it is written as follows. Please get revenge for 12 years ago.
What? 12 years ago?
Agent Lang, something big is happening here. Jill Crane's murder 2 days ago and now the president's murder today. There has to be some sort of connection there. And the key to solving it lies in what happened 12 years ago, does it not?
You're asking me to reopen the old wounds of the Lang clan.
Agent Lang, I beg of you. Who was that just now? Shifu!
Guys, what are you doing here?
We followed you here, Shifu. We heard that Shifu was investigating the incident from 12 years ago.
You idiots! I'm not your boss anymore. Get back to your own post!
Sir, we can't do that.
What'd you say? You're disobeying my order.
Shifu, we also beg of you, reinvestigate the SS5 incident from 12 years ago. Oh my god, so... IS-7, DL-6, SL-9, and now SS-5. How many fucking incidents are there? Wait until SOB. And those are just the incidents we know about. Not even all of them. Didn't they give the name... What's the name of the motherfucker from Thingy? And POS. Perhaps I can, with your help. I got it. I accept your invitation. Shifu! 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 Now then, with that decided, I guess it's my turn to shine, okay? We investigated a case from the past, right? And I guess it's best tool for this. The Little Mr. Thief. Right, if we have the case files from the past case, I can recreate it. Unfortunately, I don't have the case files. Huh? What do you mean? Access to those case files is restricted. It's being treated as highly classified information. Why is that?
I don't know, but it seemed like there were a lot of things they wanted to keep hidden. Even what I know is limited to what was published in the newspapers back then.
That will not be a problem. In any case, please tell us what you know.
Sure. The SS5 incident. Incident occurred on a winter day 12 years ago. It's the 10th of February. Police department in this country received a call from a group of kidnappers. We've kidnapped President Huang, they said.
Kidnapped?
The SS5 incident was the case of President Huang's kidnapping. They demanded a ransom of $100 million.
100 million? Wait, just how much is that? Such a large amount, she's having trouble visualizing it. Yeah, that's fair. That's a stupid amount of money. That's like fuck you money.
That night.
So that's like 50 million hat. Holy shit, it's a Pokemon Gym Master. It is, it's Drayden.
That night, my old man was the last person to meet with the president. They were together in the same embassy until the night of February 10th. After that, no one knows what the president was doing up until he was kidnapped. With the president's life at stake, the government frantically gathered the money. After that, the ransom was delivered and the president was returned safe and sound.
So President Huang has been the president since 12 years ago. That's really amazing.
Well, being in office for so long is just a small part of how amazing that man is.
Lang seems a bit happy when he said that. And what happened to the kidnappers?
A top-secret covert investigation was carried out when a secret trial was held.
A trial? Does that mean the suspect was caught?
The suspect was Patricia Rowland.
Then the reason you came to the prison a few days ago...
First, I had to get a good look at the face of my target.
So the trial 12 years ago ended with a not guilty verdict.
Yeah. Back then, my old man was in charge of every aspect of the prison's security. He took responsibility for kidnapping, was relieved of his post as bodyguard, and he continued to investigate as a regular police officer until he finally found the culprit. It was none other than Patricia Rowland. There was no way she could be innocent. However, the result was a not guilty verdict. In the end, the case went unsolved. Crushed both body and soul, my old man resigned from the police.
Was that what was the basis for arresting Patricia Rowland?
There's a lot of evidence, at least that's what I think. I can't see those documents for myself. So that's where my story ends.
What should we do? With only this much information, even Little Thief would have a hard time reproducing a recreation. Is there really nothing we can do? Mother of the Irish. Well, I mean, at least Devil's Cry Kuzanoa can hear my fucking terrible German accent. We finished up with the trial and finally managed to catch up with you guys. Here, take this. This is...
Oh, it's the case file for the SS5 incident site.
My dumbass keeps reading Roland as Poland. Patricia Poland. When Roland mentioned 12 years ago during the trial, it caught my interest. I looked into it immediately and got in touch with Interpol. I expected no less from you, Francisca. Don't get the wrong idea on Miles Edgeworth. I didn't prepare these documents for you, the former prosecutor. I did it for the sake of the investigator taking up his father's left behind. Nice chunk of land you got there, Roland. It's mine now.
Sis, I thought information.
No wonder these two are shipped. I've seen more Lang and Franny shipping than I've seen Maya and Franny shipping, which is a little weird because there's almost a 10-year age gap between the two. But I mean, if I ship Maggie and then Gumshoe, I can ship Lang and Franny. Actually, I probably shouldn't. How old is Franny? Isn't she like 19? Yeah, I shouldn't ship them. She's not of age yet. But I kind of do. That restriction was placed by the prosecutor in charge of the case, Blaise the Best. Blaise the Best was the prosecutor in charge. No wonder there was a not guilty verdict. However, she's 19 in JFA, she's 18 in JFA. As a result of the trial just now, Blaise's authority has been revoked. It's all thanks to his son. Sebastian, by bringing down his father, the door to his past case has been opened. Prosecutor De Best is currently wrapping things up in Patricia Rowland's trial. He asked me to relay this message to you. Leave Pops and his cohorts to me. You guys just take care of the case on your end. He's become quite reliable before our very eyes. Truly. Alrighty then! This is perfect now that we have the files. Just leave the recreation to me. Indeed. Well then, let us begin. According to these documents, it appears that the incident took place right in front of the Tower Plaza. Then let's head to the Tower Plaza right away. Hey, would you please activate Mr. Little Mr. Thief? Isn't it just called Little Thief? Why did you add the Mr.? Yeah, there's no Little Mr. Thief. It's just Little Thief. Just keep adding more words to it until you fuck up the name. I've already fucked up the name. Right, with this case file, recreating everything should be a snap. Where should I start? Where indeed, according to these documents, it seems there was a witness to these kidnappings of the president. A freelance... Wow, that man's got a face. A freelance journalist by the name of Jack Cameron. However, he happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time and was murdered by the culprit.
So that would mean the place he saw the president was here.
Here? At the Grand Tower? No, the Grand Tower was only built around a year ago, Kay. Before that, this place contained most likely old abandoned buildings. However, 12 years ago, this place was...
Now you're finally talking about some stuff that I know. Yeah, 12 years ago, this very spot was a happy family home. What's that, pal? It was a place where children who had lost their parents could live.
So it's an orphanage. Fuck. Double fuck. Sorry. Aspirated coffee. I'm fine.
And the head of the facility at the time was Patricia Rowland, apparently. Rowland always referred to it as her home.
Seems that suspicion would naturally fall upon her. Patricia Rowland blazed her best in President Huang. The darkness that remains from the SS5 incident still casts a shadow on this present case. Okay, I'd like you to input the investigation data from Jack Cameron's case. You can probably assume he was killed by one of the kidnappers. So if we solve the case, we'll know who the kidnappers were, right? Precisely. I'm counting on you. Beep boop bop, beep beep boop bop. I always love Little Thief. This is cool. Oh, poor Jack Cameron. What the heck is this? Everything's green. Come to expect such reactions. This is a recreation of the grounds of the facility that stood here 12 years ago. He fell down and broke his crown and couldn't get up in the morning. Based on the document from the police investigation, I recreated the scene to show what it looked like on the day when the police arrived at 7 a.m. the next day. It appears that a fair amount of snow had piled up here.
Yeah, I heard that the footprints in the snow were prime piece of evidence. The snow fell during the day and some on the incident.
So the snow only fell before the crime took place. That's a different nursery rhyme? Wait, which one are you talking about then? Oh! Jack and Jill went up the hill to get to a pile of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown and Jill came tumbling after. You know that's about, pregnancy, right? Fun fact. I know, I'm sorry, I have to talk about this because it's a very important topic to me. I took an entire course on children's literacy last year. That fucking nursery rhyme is about how Jack accidentally impregnated Jill and on the hill, and I think, oh shoot, how does it, fuck, I can't actually fully remember. I know I knew this. I knew this. I know I knew this. I know. Yeah. Come on. Hang on. I know this. Hang on, I know this. Don't fucking wait. God damn it, I forgot, but I know it had to do with that. You can always rely on a nursery rhyme to be a source of what the fuck. I think I know what you're talking about, but I ain't saying nothing here. Yeah, it was that they didn't intend to, but Jack got her pregnant, and that's what it meant. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. It's like their fall from grace because it was an unplanned pregnancy. Because they weren't married. I don't remember if it was supposed to be implied that her tumbling after was her trying to get rid of the kid. But I do know this, and I don't really know why I still know this, despite it having no relevance in real life. This is just something I learned and thought was interesting. Alright, back to the game. Not gonna lie, it sounds like it's buried in 16 layers of innuendo, probably. There's a lot of footprints here. Anyways, Muter! Footsteps here seem to be leading to and from the body. These footprints were believed to be the culprits. The shoe size is about a size 7. That's fairly average. It seems we won't be able to tell the whole culprit is from these footprints. I mean, is it a size 7 man's or a size 7 woman's? These footprints stop near the body. They must be Mr. Cameron's footprints. Here sure is some big feet. They look like a size 11. According to the data, his shoes match these footprints. He spelled it muerder like muerto, which is dead in Spanish. Fiesta de los Muertos. When is that? When is Fiesta de los Muertos? I always forget. Not that deep, dude. So this is the eyewitness. What exactly did he witness? He recreated the state of the body based on the photos taken by the police. Okay. November 2nd. I just can't type for shit. I like that Fiesta de los Muertos is like 3 days after Halloween. I won't rest until I've investigated every suspicious nook and cranny. Interessante. Yellow flower has fallen here. In the language of flowers, it means stolen treasure. Okay, please stop making things up. Still, this flower seems to be of a different variety from the ones growing nearby. Well, then why is it in a place like this? This bothers me a little. We should examine the flower bed itself after this. I knew it! Someone must have stolen this from somewhere and brought it here. Okay. In the language of flowers, that means an angry prosecutor. Jack Cameron was a freelance journalist. He was killed because he witnessed the president's kidnapping. What stains really stand out in this recreation? It's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Even in the original photo, it looks brutal enough. A lot of blood was spilled. The back of his head is covered in blood. That must be where the blood spilled from. According to the autopsy report, he was struck in the back of the head with a brick. Indeed, it's likely that the killer approached Mr. Cameron from behind. Is the victim holding something in his right hand? It's also written in the case files. It seems he was holding onto a button. A button to tear it off the victim's clothes. There's nothing of interest here. There's a fucking phone! I assume this is the victim's cell phone. That's right. Apparently Mr. Cameron gave his eyewitness testimony over the cell phone. What do you mean by over the cell phone? After Cameron found the president, it seems he called his girlfriend, but she didn't answer the phone, so Cameron left a message on her answering machine. Tape is in the case file too. Want to hear it? Please. Hello, Jill. Are you asleep already? I'm in front of the facility now, but something's not right. President Huang is here of all places, and what's more... Crap, the light just went off. I can barely see a thing now. can't believe it, but it almost looks like he's being kidnapped. I thought I'd let you know. What was that sound at the end?
Seems he was attacked while he was still on the phone.
Agent Lang, may I ask, what was the name of Mr. Cameron's beloved? You know this! Courtney, honey, you know this! You know this! It's Crane!
I'm pretty sure I heard the name was Joe Crane.
So it was true. Did you say Jill? This was why she was seeking revenge for 12 long years. Miss Crane tried to get revenge on Blaze, right? She may have wanted to get revenge on him for covering up the kidnapping case. Or perhaps she thought Blaze himself was the kidnapper. Alright, neat. This is the brick that was used as the murder weapon. You can find bricks like this all over the garden. They must have used one as a weapon. Oh, this blood is so vivid. According to the autopsy report, it seems the immediate cause of death was blood loss from a blow to the head. Indeed, not only did it spill out from the wound, but it splattered around the surrounding area. No one could have survived after losing this much blood. I guess it's safe to say the autopsy report is the state of affairs. I am so tired. Looks like we've investigated everything to do with the body for now, unless I can investigate the camera. The victim was carrying a camera. Well, according to the case files, it seems he only managed to take a single photo. Here it is. Dang. Some sort of disguise. If the logic of Agent Lang's father is correct, then this person should be Patricia Rowland. Okay, I think I've gotten everything here so far. I'll come back later if I have to. Yeah, thank you, dude. These playground toys are modeled after a hare and a tortoise, like from the fable. The tortoise and the hare competed in a race, and in the end the hare lost. And now for something completely different. It's time for a cake quiz! Why did the hare lose? There are 3 choices. I already know the answer. It's because the hare took a nap. 1. The hare's favorite shoes were stolen by the yatagaras. 2. The tortoise trained with the yatagaras until it became faster than the hare. 3. Unbeknownst to the 2 animals, the yatagaras stole victory from the shadows. Those are my only choices. It's too hard for you? Okay, I'll give you a hint. It starts with... She wants me to pick number 3. The gunman from the back looked like Gregory. Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, that's just Greg, hon. A flower bed. According to the data, this facility had 3 gardens. And each of these gardens contained 3 flower beds. The way these flower beds are lined up. I've seen this arrangement somewhere before. Since it was during winter, there were no flowers in bloom. What a shame. What's this yellow flower? Huh? There's a single why is there a single yellow flower there? That's a lion lily. It's a very rare type of lily. Huh. What's it doing here? If I recall, lion lilies originates from Asia. In the language of flowers, it means the bond between the parent and child. I never knew you so familiar with flowers. Such much is common sense. You're simply lacking in your studies, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. God, you two need to shut up. I have nothing to say to these people. Don't worry, I remember seeing it from somewhere. Of course you would. It looks exactly like the Grand Tower we saw earlier. This is a recreation from 12 years ago. That means the door's been here since then. And you was expected to study law and botany at all times. Hell yeah. Bear-shaped igloo is both cute and scary at the same time. I feel I declare this a bear glue! Looks as though this bear glue could fit 3 people inside. Yeah, I bet you could live up to 3 years in this bear glue. 3 years? What about the summertime? The bear glue would melt. Mr. Edgeworth, say that again! Say that one more time! The bear glue would melt. I think it expects me to talk to people, and I don't want to do that. It's a swing decorated from the face of an elephant. Looks like there's some kind of motor attached to the other side of the elephant. There's one thought that crosses the mind every time I swing it. If only I could do a full 360 with that power motor rating. In a full swing, that change. I can't read all of a sudden. I'm having a stroke. Perhaps this is the true nature of monsters' footprints. I wouldn't say that swing if I were you. Oh, God, sorry, I'm stretching. True nature? Compare the position of the 3 footprints and the 3 flower beds on the left. Yeah, I figured. Why did Blaze dig holes in the ground near the flower beds?
Take that!
The report from Patricia Rowland to Blaze de Best said that something was laid to rest in front of the flower bed. I see, okay. The report didn't state which of the 3 flower beds the item was in front of. I wonder what he was trying to dig up. Yeah. That's a... Oops. Sorry, I just clicked out of the game. I know those aren't connected, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna have to talk to everyone. God damn it. God, this case takes forever. John, I'd like you to tell me the exact details of your kidnapping. One of the garbage picked up to throw away the flowers and the body. I was nearby and I thought it'd be harder to find them here if I tossed them into a trash can. I went there last night too, but the gate was locked. And that's why you went there today to dispose of them. Yeah, but when I got there, someone suddenly grabbed me from behind. And used the Sleepy Z on you, right? Catching Z's. It's now super easy with Sleepy Z's. After the drug wore off, did you notice anything about your surroundings? It's kind of cold when I woke up. It's a dark, empty room. Boxes with foreign writing on them were lying around, so I figured I was in a warehouse. That's right, John was rescued due to the collective efforts of Kay and Detective Gumshoe. I need your fake sympathy? What an incorrigible child. He's a dick, that's what he is. Courtney, talk to me. You have my heartfelt thanks for bringing John back. Oh, even the thought of him not coming back makes me... Oh man, don't bully my mom. No, wasn't my intention. Woo! Look at him go! Mommy's little knight in shining armor. He's so cool! It's not like that. Quit blabbering of stupid stuff about me. John, please wait. May I proceed, Mr. Edgeworth? My actions were unbecoming of one who calls herself a servant of the goddess of law. I won't ask for forgiveness. However, Judge Courtney, I'm not as well acquainted with the goddess of law as you are. His milk carton sweats, that shit is not healthy. It's called condensation, you nerd. However, isn't that goddess also a mother of the other gods? The law makes exceptions for extenuating circumstances. It understands a mother's heart. I'd say perhaps your goddess sympathizes with you more than you think. Mr. Edgeworth. Dude, I ship it. I can't. You really gonna drop a word like condensation then call him a nerd? Bro, you learned the word condensation in the 6th grade. Don't even. Also, real talk, this conversation, how can you not ship them? I don't get it. What the heck are you two blabbering about? It's okay, John. I don't have a clue either. I think they're just flirting. Seems the dust has settled on day 1 of Patricia Rowland's trial. Yes, while a decision is yet to be reached, I would say a guilty verdict is quite likely. I'm sure that a thorough investigation into her connection with Blaze will be conducted as well. You're assuming I have any trouble shipping them? True. Apparently young bounty girl does, so you know. I'm sure a thorough investigation of the... Yeah, okay. After seeing Sebastian today, I know we can put our faith in him. Just like Kay, Sebastian is also in the midst of training for future ahead. I see. When you say it like that, I guess we have more in common than I thought. I said a few mean things to him, so next time we meet, I'd like to apologize to him. I'm sure you'll get your opportunity, but for now... Yes, at present, solving this case is our top priority. These two becoming friends is a mood. I'm sure I've told this story on stream. I just genuinely am so tired I forget. I had there was a Sebastian that I used to roleplay with on Tumblr. And he accidentally adopted a child. And this was back when I was roleplaying Kay. So my Kay basically heard about this and was like, I'm going to help you take care of this child. And so basically the two of them conspired to kidnap a child and raise them. He didn't actually mean to kidnap her. She just sort of showed up and he was like, alright, you're mine now, I guess. And of course my Kay was involved. And everyone else, including my Courtney and someone else's Edgeworth, were like, are you kidding me? This is the stupidest thing you've ever done. And both of them were like, you're wrong.
This scene sure puts a chill in your bones. Uncle Ray needs a hot babe to keep him warm.
Could you please try to be a little more serious?
If that's what Kay wants, I guess I have no choice. Miles, this is where it all began. Isn't that right?
Yes, I fear that is the case.
Was Patricia and Blaze's true goal? There's still many mysteries to be solved.
Indeed, it's just as you say.
Particularly, mystery of what will happen to Kay Ray's love. Isn't that suspenseful? Not even a little! You just couldn't resist, could you, Mr. Shields?
Why can't you ever stay serious for more than a minute? I think he's genuinely incapable of staying serious for that long. Y'all, he's 30. Let him be a goof. Dude, this theme just sounds like if Lang was arrested. What do you mean? If I could just remember. I should leave him alone for a while. I'm not gonna. I haven't watched Jello Apocalypse. Mostly because I've been told he mercilessly makes fun of this game. And I just don't like that. I don't like it when people make fun of the games I love. I definitely read Jack and my brain put the word Jack shit. Still as tactless as ever. So are you, dick! Oh my god, I've already only been streaming for 2 hours and still on part 1 of the middle. Oh my god, why is this case so long? You've interviewed every child. I wonder how fruitful his results were. It's a good damn question. Scruffy, don't you dare say a word. I'm warning you.
Mr. Edgeworth, please help me, Si.
What is it, Detective Gumshoe?
It's about the story behind the SS5 incident, Si. Even though Blaze may have lost his authority, there's no way you can get confidential documents this quickly. It got me curious, so I made a few calls and asked around. I found out that this Von Karma used all sorts of forceful tactics too.
Scruffy, I thought I warned you. You've done a lot for us, Francisca. I promise I will bring this to the end with my own hands. Ah. What a scoop! Would you look at that? These folks have done turned green. Maybe they're sick or something. I bet their clothes are green too. Well, I'll be. Their clothes are all green too. I reckon this ain't no ordinary seas. You pick up on something good, looks like you're taking it to the next level. Yes, Chief. Looks like there's no way we'll be getting a word in. Not that I have any desire to intervene. Lotta and Nicole really have no reason to be here anymore. Don't know. These are the only 2 logic points I have. I just think they have fun. I think they just have fun at crime scenes. Yeah. I need to think this over one more time. I've talked to everyone. I investigated everything. Did you look at the other footprints? Yeah, she said they were size 7. All we can do is perform a thorough investigation of this case. I hope your words will serve as some sort of clue. Oh, dick. Not the one I meant to talk to. What the fuck? This came out of nowhere. Absolutely not. It was merely a joke. The goddess of love does not permit this gavel to be used trivially. You looked quite serious about it, though. I like how her eye gets so much smaller when she's angry. Like, she has nothing to say to me. Alright, shut up. God. I am trying to talk to you. Thank you. Most powerful animal in nature? Not so fast. I can't let that one slide. Langsy did not say that. Squabbling like children. They're growling and cawing at each other. Jesus. There's nothing to do unless I can deduce or something, but I don't think I can. I've investigated everything, unless there's something here. This pillar appears to be burnt. According to the files, it seems the fire was on the evening of the incident. A fire? Let's see here. Huh? No thanks, Phoenix. I'm trying to be... As stupid as I am trying to do something wrong. This is one of the children of the orphanage spiked kerosene. Spilled kerosene and lit it on fire as a prank? Why is that just me? Thanks to that, we can't make out any of the footprints near the main hall. We've pretty much learned everything there is about the similar situation in the murder. Would you do the honors? I would like to recreate the scene where the victim witnessed the president's kidnapping. Is it just me, or are the little thief scenes in this game less intuitive than they were in the first game? Like, weren't there flashbacks back then? Not flashbacks, but like, yeah, that. Silhouettes and stuff. They don't feel as a thing. The blood shouldn't be there yet, but okay. I see. It's not like they were seen inside the orphanage after all. Oh my god, why is this taking so long? It's already been 2 hours. In other words, you think Blaze was one of the kidnappers. Your father was convinced that Patricia Rowland was the culprit. Your father was highly capable investigator. Might he have had something of a basis for conclusion other than eyewitness testimony? First of all, what the fuck's with the skeleton? Whoops. Good god, I'm tired! Jesus. Okay. Just taken by an entirely different person altogether. I already know what it is. He said she's got button eyes. Dude, I'm so tired. This snowman, wouldn't you say it's missing something? Ah, you're right, its eye is missing. Precisely, and what's more, the missing eye happens to be in our possession. Excuse me, if we assume this button was indeed the snowman's eyes, huge contradiction arises. This button was in the snowman's eye, what contradiction arises? The victim was holding on to the button. Furthermore, the button was stained with blood. In other words, he grabbed the button after he was attacked. For example, if we were to picture it in this way. After being struck in the back of the head, Mr. Cameron lost his balance. As he was falling, he reached out his hand towards the nearby snowman. However, it would not support his weight and he collapsed while still grasping the button. Indeed, at the very least, he would have been in arm's reach. However, yes, it's quite clear that he would not have been able to reach it from his current position. Can we be certain that those footprints are really Mr. Cameron's? It seems we'll need to investigate them one more time. I would love to, but first, I'm going to the washroom. I'll be right back. but if I leave mid-investigation, I'm going to forget what I have and have not done. So I have to finish, and I'm upset because I'm so tired. Let's do this. Turbo mode. They're from size 11 shoes, and huge footprints match up with Mr. Cameron's shoes. No matter how you look at it, they're moving steadily towards the center of the flower beds. But when Mr. Cameron was attacked, he grabbed the button from the snowman. The footprints come from the shoes worn by the victim, just as the case files say. However, does that mean Mr. Cameron was the owner of these shoes? We should re-examine Cameron's shoes. These shoes should match the footprints. However, these shoes seems like they were not the ones originally worn by the victim. What do you mean? If you look closely, you'll see the laces were tied up strangely. And the size doesn't seem to fit quite right either. No, not necessarily. They seem too small to be the victim's footprints. None of the footprints are his. So then, which way did Mr. Cameron walk from? It's quite simple. The victim did not walk here on his own accord, but rather he was carried here after the murder by the culprit. Okay. It doesn't look like there's anything new. Mr. Cameron's body was moved. If we consider the button he was holding onto, it's highly likely that he was killed near the snowman. I should take a closer look. I won't rest until I've investigated every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Snow has become a sad sight to look at. Can't be helped. Snow and ice both melt away with time. Just like the mysteries of the cases you saw, Mr. Edgeworth. As time passes, those mysteries melt away while you continue to keep your cool. You do realize I'm racking my brain trying to solve those mysteries during a case. Hey, brick. There's a brick missing here. The rest are all in order. It's strange that only one is missing. Not really. Are you... I really don't like that they're dumbing up the case. Like, come on, man. You're not that stupid. Perhaps the missing brick was the one used as the murder weapon. As I thought, it seems the murder actually occurred near the snowman. Both the button Mr. Cameron was holding and the murder weapon came from there. Indeed, although if we assume that the killer picked up the brick near the snowman and tried to sneak up from behind Mr. Cameron, oh, Mr. Cameron totally would have picked the person picking up the brick. Exactly. Okay, please update the recreation. Mr. Cameron was not in the middle of flower beds, but near the snowman. Okay, I'm on it. It's a weird angle. No matter how you look at it, this is strange. All the people involved in the case are gathered at the same place. Did we make a mistake or something? One piece of evidence this recreation is based on is odd. If I had to choose which piece of evidence is fake, which piece of evidence is likely to be fake? Was this photo really taken by Mr. Cameron? Huh? What do you mean? proven that whoever killed Mr. Cameron also moved the body. For what reason would they have to deliberately move his body? Perhaps the culprit wanted to falsify the scene that Mr. Cameron witnessed. And that's why they took a fake photo? They made the president stand under the streetlight and took a photo with Cameron's camera. It would have been quite simple. Now that you mention it, Mr. Cameron's camera only had one photo on it, right? Indeed, in all likelihood, the original roll of film had been removed from the camera. And after loading a new roll of film into the camera, a fake photo was taken. I see. So this photo must have been taken after Mr. Cameron was killed, right? Exactly, this was not the scene Mr. Cameron actually witnessed. It's likely that this photo was forged evidence. The photo isn't the only piece of evidence that indicates that what Mr. Cameron witnessed. Precisely, we should listen to the recording one more time and confirm what was said. Where else could the president and his kidnapper have been? Here, I guess.
Take that!
It's not my fault you don't let me look at the fucking evidence. Sneak 100.
Take that!
Man, I don't know. I'm completely lost. This kind of shit. Oh, I'm stupid. Mr. Cameron said on his answering machine, "The light just went off. I can barely see a thing now. The only two places here where the lights are broken." Okay, could you please update the recreation? Yeah, okay. Recreation has changed once again. I should press the Y button and select change recreation. Let's give it a try. Wrong fucking button. Okay, well, I mean, there's still blood here, though. Blood splatter above the snow. There certainly was a substantial amount. It's almost as if the murder was actually committed here. Sorry, I'm clicking my water because I'm gonna die. He pulled a phantom, in other words. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so there's a new contradiction. I must have it somewhere. I'm so lost. I can't do this. I'm actually just dying. I have to stop. I'm about to faint. Like, I'm so tired. I can't focus anymore. I'm sorry. There's no shame in taking a break. Well, it's less the shame and more that I'm not going to remember. Next time I open the game, I'm going to be like, oh, fuck. Not right screen. Okay, so next stream should be No, today is Thursday. Oh my god, I'm out of it. Sunday. It should be Sunday. Glad you made it this far. Me too. Oh my god, but this is taking forever. Holy shit, this case is taking forever. Next stream should be Sunday. I'm gonna raid /raid _hybrid. I could, I guess. Or the day of the next stream. Yeah. We're gonna raid Thomas. So I'll see y'all Sunday. Bye.